let's check in and see how we're doing with our hip hinge. It's imperative that we learn how to do it properly. Anything we want to do on that posterior chain especially, whether it be any kind of deadlift, most back work, we need to be able to hinge properly. So keeping in mind, it is a hinge. It's just that. So it's not about the knees, it's about the hip. Think about pulling that hip back as far as we can away from those toes. Notice my weight is in my heels and my spine is nice and straight. And also shoulders rolled back, that chest is nice and proud. If I let go of the shoulders, I tend to slump. If I bend the knees and shift weight, then I slump a little more. So working on that hinge, pull back and through. You should feel that in those hamstrings all the way into those glutes. Here's one tip to find out if you're doing it correctly. Use a pole or a stick of some sort. You're going to hold it behind that head. It should be in contact with the tailbone all the way up the back to that neck, top of that head. Now, as I hinge forward, I should be in contact the whole time. That stick is touching all the way. Another way to test it is to find a chair or a table, something you can lean against. Bring those knees in full contact. Work on your hinge, and you should stay pushed back into the chair the whole time, whether I'm coming up or coming down. If I shift weight forward or I use my back more, it will come away from the chair, and you'll know it's not getting as deep of a hinge and pulling those hips back as we should be. Once we add weight, it's imperative to make sure the shoulders roll back and that chest is nice and tall, especially all the way down. We only go as far as we can control that. If we let go of the shoulders, we can get lower, but we end up arching the back. So roll the shoulders back, chest forward. Now as we go to pull up, think of painting those legs, dumbbells paint up those quads, squeeze the glutes, and then back down. Hips go back so far, I feel a stretch. And hips forward, squeeze at the top. What we don't want at the top is to hyperextend that back and lean back. We want to have a connection all the way down so they're tight, and then we just squeeze as we drive that hip a little further forward.